All right, guys, we got Jordan Peterson losing his mind again. Let's get into this clip here.
To rely on, like, how do you keep the bloody psychopaths at bay?
Right.
You know, and the conspiracy theorist mongers and the people who aren't trying to discover the truth, but who are using the conspiratorial edge, let's say.
The grifters.
The groypers, for that matter, right? These are people who are clearly playing power games for their own benefit, and they're spinning up these conspiratorial narratives and riding on them and occupying them in this parasitical manner. There's going to be this is a huge problem already on the right-wing side.
Uh-oh. We know what he's talking about, right? There's another video here of this guy.
And they're right. Spend a lot of time, for example, trying to figure out why people are attracted to Andrew Tate.
Uh-oh.
And I know why they're attracted to Andrew Tate. They'd rather be Andrew Tate than an incel. And they're right. It's best to give the devil his due. Like, if you had to choose between being kind of flabby and unhealthy and resentful and in your basement looking at pornography, hating women because all of them reject you all the time and you deserve it, and you're ineffectual and the future looks pretty damn gloomy, and then you see Andrew Tate, who's tough and hyper masculine in an almost manner that's almost a parody, and wealthy and famous and apparently has women at his disposal, with a fair bit of stress on the idea of disposal. You'd think, well, I'd much rather be him than me. That's the incorporation of the shadow from the Jungian perspective. It's like, it's right.
And you think about the number of men that are incels. The thing about men also, if they get rejected a lot, they associate women with pain.
Yeah.
And then they get angry at those women because those women cause them pain. Like, it's just very simple equation.
Yeah, of course.
And that's how you get a man hater. Or, excuse me, that's how you get a woman hater.
Oh,
and the same could be said for, that's how you get a man hater, right? You associate men with rejection and cruelty.
Yeah.
And
well,
you
and
think they're all that way.
Young men in particular are more likely to be rejected. You know, you've got what Tate has to offer, but you're what? You're respectable. Why?
Well, I have a completely different background than him, first of all. And also, my feeling in life is whenever you can, be nice. That's like a general guideline.
Do you mean nice or good?
I mean both.
Okay.
Nice as well. I get the posturing. I get how it would be attractive to young men. I get it. If I was a young man, I would certainly be drawn to him, and I was to many fighters.
All right, guys, we're going to get right into this, man. So, now, I used to like Jordan Peterson, guys, but this guy's so washed up. So, he brings up the whole Groyper thing. He's calling the Groyper psychotic, which, you know, I don't know too much about the Groyper community. I know they're, you know, right-wing, white nationalists. That's what I know. And the head of them is this guy named Nick Fuentes, who isn't white, which is pretty ironic, right? He's Mexican. He wasn't really criticizing that portion of it, right? But he only started talking about these people when they started talking about how Israel's involved in a lot of events that have happened in the past, and why we can't release certain files because it exposes certain people, and how the U.S. is under occupation by a certain lobby. So once they started talking about that stuff, that's when Jordan Peterson started coming out and saying that these people are psychotic, they're making shit up. You know, this is the same guy who every time he goes on Piers Morgan starts crying like 2 minutes into the interview. So anyways, guys, I think that was a little projection there that he was doing. And then, you know, the whole Andrew Tate stuff. He always likes to talk about Andrew Tate, mischaracterizing Andrew Tate, calling him a misogynist, a woman hater. You know, Andrew Tate's this guy that's just, you know, he's not empowering younger guys. A lot of young men feel isolated, and they attach themselves to someone like Andrew Tate, and it is what it is, right? I feel like that's better than them attaching to some purple-haired freak that's, you know, trying to teach you about the 70 genders that they've came up with. So, anyways, guys, that's Jordan Peterson for you guys. Total nitwit. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment sections down below, man. Like, comment, subscribe.